Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. So today is another installment in my series of Buy It or Buy It. If you are new, I do this kind of as my review series. Is it worth it? Is it worthless? Hit, miss? But I'm saying, should you buy it or should you say bye to it? So I always say like, bye Felicia. So anyways, today is a higher end product. Now I have a playlist of the few that I've done so far. This is something new to me in 2016. I will link the playlist in a card and I will also link it in the description box. But today is about the Artis brush. They have a whole range, and if you don't know, Artis is a brand of brushes and they are made for you to apply makeup to your own face as opposed to a regular foundation brush, which is really for makeup artists to apply makeup to your face. You know what I mean? So the handle is different. The one that I'm going to be talking about is the Artis Oval 6 brush, and I am going to be inserting lots of demos here because this brush can be used for almost everything on your face. Now the brush does retail for $60, and this specific one, like I said, they have different sizes. The one that I was originally going to get was the Oval 7, but it was out of stock everywhere. So this one, it says it is great for applying product to the entire lid or foundation contouring cheekbone area. This patented brush applies blush beautifully to the apple of the cheek and blends it so that the application looks natural and healthy. They're made exclusively with Cosma fiber, a revolutionary engineered fiber made for products for applying cosmetic and makeup products. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this brush. Here it is right here. I'll kind of zoom you in so that you can see it better. But I do like the brush. I'm not going to return it, but I don't think that it's worth $60. If you're on a budget, if you just think it's crazy to spend $60 on a brush, I definitely don't think it's a must-have. It's not a run out and buy it, you know? So, but however, saying that, because it's $60 and it can do so many things, that's why I love it. So I don't think that the smaller brushes or the really big brushes are worth it because you can only use those for certain things. Now, one thing I didn't demo is putting on a base on your eyes or an all over color, which that is great for that. But let me tell you and snap in some demos here of me applying stuff with this brush. I will say that you need such little product, so it will probably save you money as far as products, because there's something about how many hairs are in this brush that really, it doesn't get stuck up in the brush. It just applies it all to your face. So you're saving money on products, but I do not like it with a liquid foundation. No, no, no. It left such horrible brush streaks on my face that I ended up having to go back in it with a beauty blender anyway. So definitely don't recommend it for that. However, this is a great product or a great brush or applicator for foundations like cushion foundations or something like this one that I use in the demo, the Makeup Forever HD stick foundation. It blends it out so seamlessly. Like I said, you don't need a ton of product. I actually probably applied too much product, but it just blends it out so beautifully. You don't do it like stippling. You kind of actually physically brush it on your face, which is something that you have to get used to, but I do like the way it applies those kind of foundations. Now the next thing I want to mention is cream contour. Now you will see in the demo, oh my goodness, I barely put any on and it seriously doesn't pick up any product. So what you have on your face is what you're gonna get, that pigmentation. You really had to blend this. If you put too much on, it's okay, you just have to blend it a little more. If you just put one little dot, then you can blend it out and it's much easier. So I definitely applied too much of this contour, but it did work and it blended beautifully and it ended up looking really natural. The next product I went in with was a stick highlighter, which I've been loving, by the way, the Clinique Chubby stick. And I just drew this on my face and blended it out with the brush. Super simple, love that. One of my favorite ways to use this brush though is definitely with concealer. I am using in the demo the Cle De Paux concealer, which I actually did a buy it on, and I will link that below too. But I love this for under eye concealing. That's probably my favorite way to use this brush, is for under the eyes, just because it doesn't leave brush strokes like it does on my face. I'm not sure why. Maybe the product's more, I don't know, concentrated. I'm not really sure, but I love it for under eye blending out. And then I went in and set my concealer with the brush, but I used the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I really don't like this application for setting the under eyes, just because I feel like it sets too much powder under there for me personally. If you're someone who likes to bake or whatever under your eyes, that might work for you, but for me it just kind of made it look a little bit more powdery than I would like, because it holds so much product and, you know, it places so much product under your eyes. And then I went in with my bronzer or contour shade. This is Camp Cosmetics Monogamy, and I love this shade. Whoo, girl, you have to be so careful when using powder products with this brush though, because it applies all of the product on your cheeks. I know I keep saying that, but you'll see, but it actually does blend out beautifully. So then I used a powder blush, which is actually from Camp Cosmetics too, in Nuevo. Woo! Can we just take a second, because it scared me. I actually had a towel sitting next to me, so I just wiped the brush off and really just made sure it was clean again, and then went in and went back to blending that blush, and it did turn out really pretty. And then the last product that I used this on was the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in You Glow Girl, and it applied that beautifully. I was a lot more careful with the highlighter than I was with the bronzer and blush as far as powder products go, so it just applies it really beautifully. I do love this product because it can do all of those things, but I think that if you already have a brush collection, or you already have, you know, products that do kind of the same thing, it's definitely, you can say bye to this. But if you're someone who travels a lot, or you're just starting out, maybe spending $60 and splurging on a brush like this would be worth it, because you can use it for so many different things. So I know I'm kind of in between here. Honestly, if I had to choose, I would say bye to this, just because it's so expensive. But if you've been looking for them, I hope this, or looking at them, I hope this demo helped you, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.